Hello everyone, it's the final video before I take off for my trip, and one of the final videos I am doing before I am officially moved to Houston. I leave on the 14th of July for Houston, and I am in California up until the 10th, starting Monday. So I have one day. I am almost done packing. Like most of my stuff is packed. My plant supply stuff is not, though, because I don't know what I'm going to need yet before I move in regards to packing up plants and repotting things. But I've got a few cool things I want to show, and so we'll start with this one here. So my Bulbophyllum opened. Turns out, or it's really not turns out because it's still technically lobbii, but turns out it's more. This is more Sumatra or Sumatranum, Siamensis or Siamense, rather than full-on lobbii, because Siamensis is also, it's like a few of the other Cestochyla species, considered a subspecies or variant of lobbii. So, but this is supposed to be the lobbii saba. It's a rather small flower, but it is a first bloom, and it's adorable. But what Cestochyla's hybrid species and some hybrids do is that on the first few days of being open, they will close at night like this. Not fully, but they like the dorsal will come down, the petals will kind of curl in a little bit. But you can kind of see here when I lift it up, the coloring. It's beautiful. The lip is nice and smooth. And the flower in the daytime smells like freshly cut watermelon, which is another sign that it's not a pure lobbii or not lobbii itself, because lobbii itself doesn't smell like that. But it's adorable. I love it. I've photographed it a lot already, and you can see pictures of it on the Rainbow Orchid Society Facebook group, because where I post them. But it's adorable, and I think there's a second spike starting, or might be. Right, oops, come on, get in focus. Right up there, although it's not very green with the flash on, or the light on. But it looks like there's another spike starting, because growths don't emerge like that on this one. Flower spikes, as you can see here, emerge from somewhere along the rhizome. Come on, so get in focus, there we go. Like this one is, it's emerging at the rhizome leading up to that bulb. And so this one's fairly easy. If it's growing off the rhizome, it's a spike. If it's not, it's a growth. I got two growths here and a third one here. But it's looking real good, and it opened just in time for me to photograph it and see it and experience it before I had to leave. It will probably be done with and closed and probably even dropped off the plant by the time I get back. So that's sad. The other thing is I got this from this week's live stream with High Desert Orchids. This monster of a plant, like here's my hand for comparison, there's the pot. This is Cycnodes Wine Delight, the GEM clone, which, and for some reason, come on, get in focus. It's not labeled on the tag, but I did some research, and this is an FCC awarded clone, FCC AOS. And this is just a monstrous plant. It's starting to lose some of its lower leaves, which is normal. The spotting is gross, but it's normal. And it's got two spikes. One there and one there. They're both doing good, so doing well so far. This is a deep red Cycnodes hybrid with a smell that to some people smells like cherry cough syrup. So that'll be interesting. It'll be in bloom when I get to Texas, unless the spikes blast somehow. But my God, is this a monster! I knew Cycnodes bulbs and Cycnodes hybrids can get like huge, but this is huge even for that. Like the apex of the bulb is all the way up here. This is just a fat monster of a pseudobulb, and I love it. I love monstrous plants. You can see like my Fred Clarkara back there, just kind of chilling. But yeah. So I just got this. It should be in bloom within like 3 to 4 weeks, about a month, and it's gonna be glorious. It could bloom again after that as well, especially with how big this plant is. My God. These older bulbs, I don't know how they get from such a small older bulbs. Like here's the smallest one right here, way down there, and there's this one, and then this one, and then you get this foot-long monster that's like this is just a thick pseudo bulb. I love it. I love it so much. I love these big plants. And so this is a new addition to my Catasetinid collection, because it's in the Catasetum Alliance. And a couple other updates. Acacia Chuck Taylor, Cosson Reticulatum. The first one's buds. Come on, see if I can get you focused properly. Oh, that's good. That's actually pretty good. Look at that spotting coming out. They're doing good. I've got 5, although I'm thinking these top 2, this one and this one here, will blast, because if they weren't going to blast, they wouldn't be this pinkish color and smaller than the rest. And then we put that back up here. While the other one is starting to develop its buds. Oops. Oh wow, that was a narrow miss. You probably saw that on camera. I dove right into the spot there. Let me set it down here. And then immediately try to get to focus, but properly fit. There we go. Look at that. The buds are starting to develop. I don't know how many we'll get, but it's looking good so far. The plants are looking good. These are mini catasetum hybrids, so this is about as big as they'll be. And it can bloom again later. It probably even will from that node right there. Oops, come on. That node right there. But these are both in spike. They spiked in my care, which is cool. My only other Cygnodes, or Cygnotes hybrid, or Cygnodes, is this one here. It's kind of hiding behind there. That's Cygnodes Troublemaker. It's a cross of, and let me try and get the tag, Spotted Hornet crossed on Cygnotes Warthowechii. It's a fabulous cross for a fabulous plant, and I am so excited to have it in my collection. In sad news, Bellina's done. Can you pull that off? Bellina's done. Wine-Eye Leopard is also done. I don't think the pollination took. But we got like new growth going on. Levinite here, which actually, it looks a lot drier on camera than it actually is. My Angrychium's doing pretty okay, it looks like. Trying to worm around it and see it, but not succeeding. Stanhopea is doing well. My Longissimum is doing well. Dragon's Clade, chilling back there. Usatai is starting to finish off its canes. Looks like it needs more water, actually, because it's sprinkling a little bit. But the Brassivolas are doing well. This one's starting new growth on this. Come on. There's roots, and you see new growth starting there. So we've got some growth cropping. Things are doing well. What little is in spike will be easy to transport. I actually don't want a lot of spikes right now because that makes it harder to transport. And there's a chance that if they're not bloomed already, they'll lose them, which is why, like this one, I got one in very low spike because I don't want it to. I want the minimum risk of blasting. I just can't get over how big this plant is. I love it. I love it so much. It's way bigger than I need, but I love it. So yeah, that's I will see you guys in a couple weeks as I do a video showing my preparation for the move, and with packing the plants, because I got to pack all these plants up into shipping boxes. Well, not shipping boxes, plastic boxes, lidless though, and then get them ready to load up into the cars on the 14th. And sad to see things change, and it'll be a new experience though. And Houston's got we got a nice orchid society and everything, so there's lots to look forward to. But I'm gonna get back to doing some watering and preparation before my California trip. I will see you guys in a couple weeks when I film again. Thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and please do like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in Houston.